Adoatv, bringing good things to life. Adoatv, bringing good things to life.
30 minutes past 6, 8 December 2021. Hello there, good morning and welcome. This is AM News on Adoatv Television. We're live all across the world on TV and online from digital address GA2260733. We're also live on digital channel 37 and 38. My name is Nanya Macaulay. In our top story this morning, we are on the streets of Accra asking some opinions of Ghanaians whether or not they've regretted the choice they made a year ago when Ghana was at the polls. Also, we'll go to Parliament and bring you some highlights of activities that have spun out there. We've got details of these and many others coming up in a jiffy. Please be my guest. Again, the news is live on Facebook at Adoatv Television Ghana. There you may want to join us with your thoughts and comments. Let's settle further details now. We start off from Parliament, where the first Deputy Speaker, Joseph Osei-Wusu, had said that the fact that there was an interruption to his ruling on Thursday, December 2nd, 2021, on the motion moved by the Minority Leader, Honorable Aruna Idrisu, that the House should rescinded the decision it took on the 2022 budget on Tuesday does not mean he did not give a ruling. He said the facts of uproar captured in the votes and proceedings of the day does not mean he's out of the rulings.
Must reflect, and I hope that you direct able to do so, is that in moving my motion, I copiously and judiciously made references to Article 102 of the 1992 Constitution and Standing Order 109 of the Parliament of Ghana, which must also reflect, because in the previous day, as the Honorable Osei Mensah made reference to the Constitution and Standing Orders, his have been recognized in the votes and proceedings. What is good for the goose must be good for the gander. I want this because, Mr. Speaker, you are yourself a lawyer. Authoritatively, parliamentary debates have become a guide to interpretation beyond the British ruling in pepper and hat. And therefore, we know that reference.
What is an issue here is that we are correcting votes and proceedings. What is recorded here is not correct. Whether the minority leader thinks that I was not entitled to rule is another matter. But what I'm saying here is that I ruled. What is recorded here is that I was ruling and it was interrupted. So it appears that the ruling did not conclude, but it did conclude. That's all I want the vote to reflect. That is not about yes or no. That is what happened. And the record is available. The table office heard the video. I played it out to them when I saw this, that this is the video of what I did, and that is how it concluded. So let the votes and proceedings reflect what happened. After raising issues with them, is entitled, you're always entitled to raise issues with what you think I ought to have done or ought not to have done. That is a different matter altogether.
In objection, the Honorable Minority Leader Aruna Idrisu says he would invoke Order 93.5 to serve the Speaker on his conduct, saying that the Speaker cannot operate with the standing orders as his whims and caprices.
Is it a ruling which was interrupted for which you could not rule, or you are ruling that there is a new position? Let me serve you notice, Mr. Speaker, that under Order 93.5, I will file a motion to question your conduct as Speaker or as member for Bekwai, wherever is appropriate, because this directive you are given does not, and we ourselves will call the recording for scrutiny, and we'll look at it closely, because as far as we know, Mr. Speaker, you are tempted to rule, and there was an uproar, and there was a suspension, and subsequently an adjournment. That is all we know. So, Mr. Speaker, I intend to invoke Order 93.5, that I'll serve you, I'll submit your conduct, because you cannot operate with these standing orders at your whims and caprices.
A report by my colleague Reginald Addy, who is our parliamentary correspondent. Let's move away from Parliament, because government has directed the Ghana Oil Company GOIL to reduce price of fuel at the pumps effective yesterday, Tuesday, December 7, 2021. This follows a crash meeting between government and transport operators at the presidency on Monday evening. This has raised a lot of concerns and eyebrows, as some commercial drivers are not happy about the move. They would want a further reduction and a scrap off of all taxes on petroleum products. The views of some commercial drivers seeking for a further reduction and the removal of some taxes on petroleum products. Let's move away from there because the Accra High Court has adjourned the cases involving dancehall artists Charles Ni Amamensa, popularly known as Shatawale, and Samuel Frimpong, also known as Medical, to 25th January 2022. Both Shatawale and Medical's lawyer appealed to the court to grant their clients the opportunity to attend some programs outside the country during this festive season. In accordance with that, the court pleaded over Emmanuel Esando, granted the request and adjourned the sitting to January 25, 2022. The dancehall artist was arrested on 19th October, 2021, for faking a gunshot attack and was charged with public fear and panic and publicity of fake news. He was then remanded to a Kanfo prison and later granted self-recognition bail at a sum of 100,000 Ghana cedis. From Shatawale and Medical, on December 7, 2021, Ghanaians went to the poll to elect a president and 275 parliamentarians on December 7, 2021. More than 70 million people who were registered on voted with incumbent President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and former President John Dramani Mahama as the front runners. President Akufo-Addo, then candidate Akufo-Addo's party, had campaigned mainly on his educational initiatives, while Mahama also focused on job creation and attacking his opponents with records on corruption. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was re-elected as he secured 51.6% of the total vote. 275 parliamentarians were elected, with 137 from the NDC and 137 from the MPP and an independent candidate. A year on, we are asking you if you've regretted the choice you made on December 7, 2021. These are some of the views of some cross-section of Ghanaians.
The second term card 1 year, looking at your food, our card, you're really the other, but you're going to not to look at the time. It's how you have to be a thing. October, November, I don't know. You know, where you need to work, you are also making money. That's a good idea. Just as you can see, because if you do that, you can't so you are now, you're using the second term crisis and the video actually it has worse than the first term. When you see, now you get it because I'm looking for the NPP government. And I trusted them and I saw their campaign messages as the first. But to me, they are negative. Even as things are negative. Parliamentarians, they are there for themselves. They are not there for us because they decide on their own. They don't decide for the people. That is why I always say, you are the other side. You're human we are. And then it's also after election, and also after voting, after being somebody after the new economy. No, I see the truth. I see it. You go to now the current party. If they are not doing what I so I have to do it for them. They are not doing it for me to see for you. I do something for them. No, they are not doing it. It's a many deal. Both presidential and parliamentary, I have regretted voting for them. Seriously, because I don't see what they are doing. Because I argued and I fought for what I was going to do. And now, let's just see me so, like, they come against them and they tell me, say, hey, one time I will say, yes, because I'm not seeing it. And I expected so, as we have voted seriously, we will become one against them. But they are there for themselves. They vote for what they want to get and then lead the people to suffer. And we are suffering. So maybe we are not trying to young ones are today. Far factions make some okay. So we will be finally out of the dinner from and 1 year. But for now, I was trying to abandon again. It's media. I don't know. It's because of my demo video. I have yes. From my demo. Who did you are making a original? So, what kinds of kinds of free education, free education? Free education is the money and money I want a whole battle. If you come out of free education, all the evidence you are now. Let me on about the school, all right, with you. Now, so, if you are here, my brother, let me not have a beer about back. I am part of the money. Because you know, your phone, our heart, since you are out there, a bit of book back who bought it. So, because I'm not buying a book by I'm a student, I also need to read Ghana City. We are no Obama for a book in the mail. 38 42. Okay, I'm already many policies we are did by the moment time to all of crap. Oh, my God, because you might tell me the beer for money. Okay, the beer is something money, and then the beer packet. I'm sorry to get back to the bar. Yes. Oh, what family story, family story, what are your words, and I'm going to presentation on them. Was the real of a parliament and we are not. I know it. Who would be my friend of the parliament and also. And there's my question. To be a fighting in the party. And the person we can a year don't know the customer. So around I don't know if I can in the way. Okay, you will tell that I was right. Because I had all that to do but we before the fact. But you can be on the fact. That was what I was now. And I never always to you guys to
The views of some section of Ghanaians sharing their thoughts, whether or not they've regretted the choice they made on December 7, 2020. Well, you can also share it with us on all our social media platforms at Adoatv Television Ghana on Facebook, Adoatv_GH on Instagram and Twitter as well. Let's move to the upper part of the country because the Gonja Land Youth Association, with funding from Caravan Mercy, a UK Ghanaian charitable organization whose mandate is to promote education and potable drinking water and support for the needy in the society, has provided 4 mechanized and 1 hand pump boreholes, which is expected to benefit over 20,000 people in some 5 communities in the Central Gonja district and the East Gonja municipality of the Savannah region.
Include Pasara, Babusu, Bagbere, and Ajope, all in the Central Gonja district. Kagoshi, a farming community near Salaga in the East Gonja municipality of the Savannah region, equally benefited from this project. Speaking at a short ceremony to commission the water facilities, Alhaji Muhammad Amin, the national president of the Gonja Youth Association, said the project was in fulfillment of the efforts of the association to help solve the perennial water challenges in most communities in the Savannah region, especially with women who suffer the most in search for drinking water for their homes, especially during the Hamilton season.
UK and on what day water a yibema into Yatima Yabako or Kakburpe Central Gunja. Your Bancoso or Hanuma Aya Kobuso. Here were Bako or Kasara, any a jope, and Abakoso is Gunja Kakoshi. Where I am Moa Yakonya from your comfort said about your communities are Moa Hano. Kosha, Sunday, Insio Ayadia, Ayadia, Demo, into Tempiano. Also, we painting a pension, Colano Pages, a pension, Ama, if you ask a Maya thing, ever had, because some day is young to be. Ah, ye damp no cry, or Honor, and Jenny, a BBI in a percent. It's all shy, dear, and that, yeah, bad fast and you am my community, no. I'm a committee, so I, yes, Honoma, and Beboa community, no. I shall send a bayan say, Engina Hanuma, China, say. That be a per se a senia. Next year, Rebano, Nancy, you know that saber. Problem be a honoma, ye baba be shene ye CSC at the ama and see where you more Kitubia Aquanya said the Baby boy and Crom for and see there will be a say in our community no so one shall send on Becky Tense, you know.
The dry season is imminent, and yet again, women and children in this part of the country will spend most of their time trekking several kilometers in search of water, which is not even hygienic. And I believe this facility will offer their beneficiary communities sustainable, safe drinking water, he said.
And I yes, Rabbi, so dear Kakra. Aban say ya ne de ba ye sre say e do samre ya nsu asem ye e de enti aban enso emfa no moa no na enhwe senia e be ye ama ye kromfo no anya nsuo e do bia
But your lawyer back who ecosystem.
wo hwa sansuo yi ba ko be 20,000 na ye de ahyem because wo hwa anya ha na ye si ye drilling no ye no baby ye twinsuo no saa e ba be duro hanom light nso ka ho into na bibia no be 20,000 na ye de yes insio no e ma ye kromfo you say betima ye bebre ye nti yesre obia so ombra no be.
The people in the community are obviously grateful for the charitable organization's kind gesture. If you just join us, you're watching AM News on Adoatv Television. My name is Nanya Makolis, and let's do the latest in the world of business. The Mobile Money Agents Association of Ghana has warned that maintaining and implementing the proposed 1.75% e-levy contained in the 2022 budget will lead to consequences, including the spike in robbery cases. At a press conference on Tuesday, December 7, 2021, the secretary of the group said, as a union that directly relates to mobile money, they have identified 12 consequences that will be facing government if it still move on to pursue the e-levy agenda. The Mobile Money Agent Association of Ghana has warned that maintaining and implementing the proposed 1.75% e-levy contained in the 2022 budget will lead to diverse consequences, including the spike in robberies. At a press conference on Tuesday, December 7, 2021, the secretary of the group, Mr. Evans Otunfoɔ, said, as a union that directly relate to the mobile money, they have identified 12 consequences that will be facing the government if they still pursue in the e-levy. He said it would excite behaviors that will undermine the cashless system and digitization drive of the economy. He also said millions of young people will lose their jobs. Additionally, the secretary said there will be about 80% chance of going back to the cash system, and innovative business that try to leverage on mobile money may lose their investment. Also, the country will be taken back to several years from where it has gotten to, while the gap between the banked and unbanked will just sink. And get more business news on www.adwanewsonline/business. Let's go to the latest in the world of sports. Asante Kotoko and Betika have officially launched their partnership deal for the next 2 football seasons worth 1.3 million Ghana cedis. The launch was held yesterday on December 7, 2021 at the Golden Bean Hotel in Kumasi. The partnership is aimed at investing in the youth by nurturing talents through sports, arts, and culture. Under the partnership of Kotoko will be receiving close to 630 Ghana cedis per annum in a kind provision of football nets and other sporting equipment. Speaking at the ceremony, the Chief Executive Officer for the football club, Officer Nana Yawamponsa, lauded Betika for coming on board by saying they are honored by this partnership and would like to welcome Betika to the Porcupine family.
They stand for Community Youth Football Development, which is the bedrock of any football industry. And so we had very good conversations back and forth and eventually agreed that, as sometime I said, this is marriage worth good for the cause. Luckily, we have an outstanding lawyer who, together with the legal team of Betika, went through all the formalities to ensure that the fine details were well spelled out. And then we had an agreement that won't bring any problems going forward. The most important thing about sponsorship, as I keep saying, is the brand association. I've said time and again that there's an adage in Ghana that says, show me your friend and I'll show you your character. Before you go into any relationship with anybody, any entity, you have to ensure that it is an entity that will not bring your brand into disrepute. So we did very good due diligence on Betika, and we were very satisfied that they stand for the things that we stand for. So I would again advise the Kotoko fraternity, which is my family. I said before and I'll repeat again, that as we enter into this relationship, we are all brand ambassadors for Betika. And once we are brand ambassadors for Betika and Kotoko at the same time, we should not do anything to bring the name of the two entities into disrepute. We have to represent both entities very well, and we have to understand that whatever we do, wherever we do it, we are carrying both names. I've also said that to attract such marriages, you have to brand yourself properly. Betika do not want to involve themselves in anything that does not promote their brand. In the same way as Kotoko, you see how the brand...
In the world of sports, because industrial consumable suppliers, Sevaco PPS, have partnered Captain One Golf Society for its January Charity Golf Championship to be held in Royal Golf Club in Kumasi. According to them, the partnership would be gold sponsors for the championship and also will set the tone for golfers across the country to prepare for this year's golfing season.
Advantaged, especially orphans, is in line with our vision and brand, he said. Sevaco PPS, according to this partnership, will be gold sponsors for the championship that always sets the tone for golfers across the country to prepare for the golfing year. He reiterated the perception that because many see golf as a game for the elite, it is therefore glad to see Captain One Golf Society try to break that myth, hence their support. President and founder of Captain One Golf Society, Pius Aye Apia, on behalf of the members of the society, thanked Sevaco PPS for believing in them to come on board as partners for the development of the sport at the grassroots level. The society, through its charity championship, helped kids from underprivileged and adopted orphanage homes to learn how to play the game of golf. So far, 2 orphanages, Takwa and Kumasi, have been adopted by Captain One Golf Society and have been benefiting from this exercise. He explained that the kids project helps the professional golfers in the society to teach these kids the basic rudiments of the game. The adopted orphanages of Captain One will also engage in mini tournaments to prepare them for the golfing career. Mr. Appiah called on more professional golfers to come on board.
Wrap up on the Wednesday edition of AM News on Adwa Television. As always, we bring you updates of these stories and many others in our subsequent bulletins. Meanwhile, you can also visit our website www.adwanewsonline.com for more news. From me and the rest of the team, you see again very soon. Please do well to stay with us on AM Ghana Show as my colleagues are on standby to bring you the very best breakfast show on TV. My name is Nanya McCollison. Please, as always, stay safe. Good morning.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with RwandAir today. RwandAir, the safest airline in Africa.
RwandAir, fly the dream of Africa.
Announcements on Adoatv. Contact Adoatv for your general announcements, proclamations and publications, job vacancies, etc. at a very affordable rate. Call 050-92-57754, 020-9494-258, or visit our marketing desk at Stepwork premises. Adoatv, bringing good things to life.
CB will make up now. I'm correct. What's your best mankasa? That's it. Oh, middle. You captures back on CB men capsules. Missy CB men capsules and make a year.
Yeah, you see men and women's capsules now. You knew me that and 1 year packaging I had a.
Wow! What a packaging! CB men, any CB women capsules, no packaging is out. And you also no mood any biansan wako do pegi.
Share a painful any about town man kwada no for. Any kwada won di fie du enka ho.
Susanna. Ghana man be man tamase.
Dodo Afre 0247 111671 and 0246 578 750. FDA aje edwedin kato yato.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with RwandAir today. RwandAir, the safest airline in Africa.
Rwandair, fly the dream of Africa.
Water, but when I get your mouth, and that's all I'm order. The rock you are fire.
Malaria and tea. But you are yet more bono. Malaria, therefore, yao. Enti awo, ashire customers. When you say, Mammy, I am smart. Upper CB Malakio, a man buyer or the eco school. Share, say a pianisi berry market ni malaria and tea. I want to mean. And now, Emma, when we are at war. So we have malaria test. Maybe one. And better one. And the CB Malakio. You didn't know. And now you can't bomb a son so I CB Malakio. And no one so there. And I don't grow. I yet that shit.
A drawing your ma appeal for. A battery woman for. Any quada won't you feed me.
Susiana. What would you with me?
FD Ashusha sa a jedi and crato you mu adia to Musa and
CB women capsules now. I'm correct. What's your best mankasa?
That's it.
Who and you want? Oh, middle. You capsules about one for CB men capsules. Missy CB men capsules in America.
Yeah, you see men and women's capsules now. You knew the dada. And one year packaging I had the
Wow! What a packaging! CB men, any CB women capsules, no packaging is out. And you also no mood any bianza wako do pegi.
Share a painful any about town man for that no for. Any for that one if you do and come home.
Susanna, Ghana man man tamasi.
Dodo Afre 0247 111671 and 0246 578 750. FDA aje edwedin kato yato.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with RwandAir today. RwandAir, the safest airline in Africa.
RwandAir, fly the dream of Africa.
Good morning. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning here at Adoatv, Accra City. And I know it's Wednesday wherever you are across the nation. Yes, AM Ghana, right after the news from Na Anyama Collison. I'm here to host the newspaper headlines. And there is more, of course, on AM Ghana show. But I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this with the coach of politics, that Sam Kusi Apia. Sam, good morning.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to our viewers as well. It's a calm morning. I realized
Yeah.
that the weather is about changing. Yes, so for me, I'm expecting some light showers. I won't be surprised if some light showers drop from the heavens. But wherever you are, we are pleased to come your way today, as we always do, to bring you a lot more. Anima, as you rightly put it, has given us the headlines from the world of news, and we have the newspapers as well. They are saying a lot of things.
A lot.
Yes, they are saying a lot of things, and so we are also going to go through the newspapers and, of course, continue with the discussions. But before that, let me say a very happy birthday to the former president of the country, His Excellency John Ajikunkufo.
Okay.
Yes, today is his birthday, Jack. One of the, good men we have had leading the country in the year 2000 to 2008. So happy birthday from us at Adoatv to you, Jack, and may God continue to bless you.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so it's coming from the AM Ghana team. Happy birthday, glorious birthday, aging with grace, more vim to your bones, more. I know that once we have life, we have everything. So, and what somebody can do in 1 hour or in 1 day can supersede what someone can do in a whole lifetime. So we know you still have more. There's more in you because the power is not from within; it's from above. So we thank God for your life. Now, our Facebook handle, did I say handle? Well, Facebook page is open. I mean, you can put in your questions, your submissions. We just want to ask. It's been 1 year. It's been 1 year since we voted, and since we chose, the majority of us chose the NPP government led by the president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to lead us with his vice Veep Bawumia to lead us, Mahmoud Bawumia. I don't know what your expectations were, and I don't know what exactly you were looking out for. But my question to you this morning is, how has it been so far? Has your expectations been met? Or are there some things you are still looking out for? So send in your answers. And whether you have even some suggestions for us, send them in. We do want to read them. We do want to know what you have for us as a team as well. So just send them coming in. We'll read them as and when, yes, we get the time to. But we promise to read them today. We'll go to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, as usual, the newspaper headlines with me and Sam Kusiapia. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with RwandAir today. RwandAir, the safest airline in Africa.
RwandAir, fly the dream of Africa.
Announcements on Adoatv. Contact Adoatv for your general announcements, proclamations and publications, job vacancies, etc. at a very affordable rate. Call 050-92-57754, 020-9494-258, or visit our marketing desk at Stepwork premises. Adoatv, bringing good things to life.
CB makeup now. I'm correct. Why your best mankasa?
That's it.
Who anyone? Oh, middle. You capsules about one CB men capsules. Ah, yeah. Me see CB men capsules in America.
Yeah, you see men and women's capsules now. You knew the data. And one year packaging I had the
Wow! What a packaging! CB men, any CB women capsules, no packaging is out. And you also no mood any biansan wako do pegi.
Share a painful any about town man kwada no for. Any kwada won di fie du ni. Enka ho.
Susanna, Ghana man man tamasi.
Dodo Afre 0247 111671 and 0246 578 750. FDA aje edwede nkato yato.
Come back after that well-deserved break. Yes, a cue from our sponsors, and do all to patronize services and products. Yes, of course, we still have Verna Water also being a proud supporter of what we do here, and I know that you all support what we do as well. We're bringing you the newspaper headlines. Coach, would you like to start with us?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So since I'm starting, I want to do so with the most authoritative newspaper. That is the Ghanaian Times. The Ghanaian Times. And it's the Wednesday, December 8th edition, 2021, of course. I nearly said 2022. It's like I'm in a hurry. Anyway, the screaming headline here, of course, is on the 2022 budget. We remain opposed to the e-levy. Minority states' position on 2022 budget modification. And that's on page 4. It's captured on page 4. I'll do a little on that for you. The minority in parliament has reiterated its opposition to the imposition of the e-levy on Ghanaians as communicated in the budget statement and economic policy of government for the year ending December 31, 2022. Okay, all right. According to the caucus, the levy is punitive and if approved, would defeat the agenda to digitize the economy. We believe that the e-levy is punitive and would undermine our quest to grow a digital economy in seeking to tax transactions. Okay, so there is more, of course, on that. And as I said earlier, it's on page 4. Other stories: High Commissioner meets the whole MCE over burial of slain Zambian woman who is aged 22, and that story is on page 15. The one teacher, one laptop brouhaha. 3 teacher unions demand laptop for their members by December 31st. It drew her. So teachers are stepping up, and they're also insisting on paying only 30% of the cost. 30% of the cost. Then we have a picture of Madame Philippa Larson. Philippa Larson right there. Again, that story is on page 16. Well, and on page 7, Ghana implementing strategic programs to combat climate change. And that's coming from the Lands Minister. Ghana implementing strategic programs to combat climate change. And we do know we have effects of climate change here in Ghana. You look at our rainy season, and then this time we should have already started experiencing the Hamatan down here south. But unlike, just like it happened last year, I don't even know if we experienced it at all. But if you know how Hamatan has been in the past, you know that comparing it to nowadays, it's just nothing. And that is a result of climate change. So I believe when it comes to climate change, we all need to put our hands on board. Yeah, to do something, because it does affect. I mean, this is just a shallow one, but it can go way, it can become very destructive. Before I go to the middle spread, I've seen some updates on the medical and Shatawale cases, and we are being told where Shatawale is concerned, police launch manhunt for Shatawale's sister. Yeah, manhunt for Shatawale's sister to know how she is involved in this particular issue and why the police want her. You go to the page 3 of the Ghanaian Times, the most authoritative newspaper. So, court also adjourns the case against Medical to January 25th. In Medical, you are being spared. Yes, you did do bro. Next year, new year, new month. You better also every. So, police nab 2 suspected armed robbers at East Legon. And when we hear these news, we are happy. We are very, very happy. African news: Kenya police shoots dead wife. Hey, how can you shoot a dead wife? Unless it means something else. Kenyan police shoots dead wife and 5 others. And there is catastrophic prison fire, and it kills dozens in Burundi. Military approach not effective to ending the violence in Eastern DRC. And the news article I saw, well, Ghana and South Africa hold business forum in Accra, but the one I'm most interested in is about Ethiopia and the war, the conflict going on in Ethiopia, and that is a feature captured on page 9. Again, on page 8, you see the story of Ghana against Equiapim Polo is there. It's there. And I'll go to the back page. GSS begins 4-day GIPSS training for officers. What is it talking about? The Ghana Statistical Service has begun a 4-day training exercise for field officers that would undertake the 2021 Ghana Integrity Public Services Survey. Yes, public services survey. And training has started, so it means that work will also start. I'm sure it will be in 2022. Okay, ECG backs 6.5, 6.5 million Ghana cedis from illegal connections. 6.5 million. Wow. So we are making money off illegal connections. I think, I don't know whether we should encourage them to do more so that we nab more. Well, whether it matches the loss is another issue, and whether all the money that is gathered is what is being recorded here too is another issue. But that is how I think I'll leave the sports for another newspaper. That's how I wrap up for the Ghanaian Times, the most authoritative newspaper. Sam?
Well, the Daily Graphic is here. Massive afforestation program underway. Jinapo. Yeah, Samalabu Jinapo, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. ECOWAS reopens land borders on January 1. And then also, we can feed nation if resourced. Award winners. Parliament accept revised 2022 budget. Parliament accept revised 2022 budget. Stories on page 20. There. Ghana, Guyana to strengthen ties for economic growth. In politics, Finance Minister's budget concessions responsive and decisive. Dr. Alidu is speaking. And women energy professionals urged to cooperate. Okay. There's an opinion here: in need of more than Paris. And then Goyo reduces fuel prices by 15 pesos. Goyo reduces fuel prices by 15 pesos. Ramaphosa South side West over Omicron travel bans. Our president has also made similar comments. on that particular development. In the U.S., Biden put in to discuss Ukraine tensions and early reports about Omicron encouraging Dr. Fauci, Anthony Fauci, Director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. China criticizes U.S. diplomatic boycott of 2022 Olympics. And German party sign New Start coalition deal. German party sign New Start coalition deal. UNICEF unveils mural to commemorate International Children's Day. Okay, thank you, UNICEF. And then, so the good news is that ECOWAS is supposed to reopen the land borders on January 1. All right. We can feed nation if resourced. That is the award winners for the Farmers Day. Award winners for the Farmers Day. Bon Katamanson, Assembly members sharpen skills. The PPP advocates amendment of 1992 Constitution. And NCC urges political parties tolerate opposing views. Tolerate opposing views. Let me quickly run to sports. Awako, on the issue of Glass Nawako, Olympics and has settled case amicably. And Appear Gruza resolve defamation suit out of court. Government bails out amputee team. And Wonders player team manager remanded for 2 weeks. Okay. On the back page, Koika supports KVTI with safety equipment. And Presby Church provides clinic for Mampong Presec. That's it for the daily graphic.
Now, I have with me here the New Crusading Guide. Yes, I was reading a very interesting interaction there in the court, and this has to do with the Kweku Annan versus Asante Apietu case, where there was drama, lots and lots of drama. So I was grabbing some juice from that drama on page 3, where the judge is known to have told the lawyer that you don't know the people you are dealing with. You are a young lawyer. You are young. And the lawyer responds by saying, I'm 5 years old in this work or in this profession. And so I know who I'm dealing with. I also have other cases against them with your brothers and sisters. That certainly will be drama, and I would love to continue it, as I know you would also. So it's on pages 3 and 10. Catch it on page 3 and 10 of the New Crusading Guide. Now, Major General Edu Amanfo honored with the highest national award in Mali. US-based NGO is advising us to take education on cancers to the educational institutions. And we have a picture, yes, of Anas Aremi Yao Anas, being awarded with a Foreign Journalist of the Year in the US. Yes, Foreign Journalist of the Year. So just to jump into the middle spread, Ghana is implementing strategic programs to combat climate change. That's, of course, from the Lands Minister. And I believe Coach highlighted some key issues there, how to combat climate change. ECG packs out of Kroboland to operate from VR, that's the Volta region. Vivo Energy Ghana inducted into Hall of Fame. And UPSA partners NSS to boost entrepreneurship among students. East MCE embarks on familiarization tour. I don't know what purpose, okay, but that is on the middle spread. So if you want to know, you read. Reduce accidents. Anytime we get to this season, we always advise drivers, pedestrians, all involved, to do our best to reduce accidents. Reduce accidents during Christmas. Doctor Think Twice writes to MTTD Commander. And I'll do a little on sports. Tottenham hit by COVID-19 outbreak ahead of the RNS clash. KGL under 17 Inter Club Champions League. We have a little story on that for you. Then CAF dismisses tournament rumors. That will be it for the new Crusading Guide. Grab a copy.
Daily Guide. KGL Group celebrates Otun for a pillar of peace. Mufuswan Pofo plant harm on others. Mufuswan Pofo plant harm on others. Stories on page 3. Okay, the police investigator testifying at the trial of the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Samuel Fuswan Pofo, and communications officers of the party, Tony Kubuai, has insisted that the NDC chairman had planned to endanger the lives of other people. MPs adopt 2022 budget alterations, stalemate on e-levy. Lands Minister pledges climate change action. NFFAWAG loud GEPA for coconut cashew promotion. NFFAWAG. Let me see who these people are. National Farmers and Fishermen Award Winners Association. The award winners also have associations.
Yes, farmers and fishermen. So if you are a farmer and you haven't won any award, you can't apply.
Well, inside the Daily Guide, ECG closes down office in Krobo over threats, and 6 arrested over illegal AK-47 business. 470,768, I beg your pardon. 470,768 primary 4 people sit for standardized exams. And blind farmer receives award. Let's embrace e-levy for faster infrastructure development. Finance Minister. Let's embrace e-levy for faster infrastructure development. Ghana marks National Civil Aviation Day. And IGP meet dispatch riders. Hey! IGP has met everybody. The police have asked courier service providers to come out with a dress code that would differentiate their members from other motor riders. This will allow the police to map strategies to flash out persons using motorbikes for criminal purposes. This came to light when the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufu-Dampare, met members of the National Courier Association of Ghana to discuss various issues.
Are we pretending that these criminals will not be able to get any of these at all? Some come even dressed in police uniforms.
So, if the criminals can get access to their uniforms, we would hold them responsible.
Anyway, like we hold the police responsible.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you make sure that they don't get access to your uniforms and then go and use it to engage in any criminal activities. You'll be held responsible. GAPI gets 5-member board. GAPI gets 5-member board. The Ghana Association of Phonographic Industry. The Ghana Association of Phonographic Industry, the umbrella executive producers association in the country, has successfully inaugurated a 5-member board of trustees at the ceremony held at the Copyright Office in Accra. Multi-choice Ghana premiers Inspector Bediako and gospel artist Ira Gold out with Boateng. In sports, Kotoko reports Pfizer referee to GFA has settled Awako Bruhaha, and Man U gets brain experts. Bellingham slapped with 40k fine for referee comment. That's it for the Daily Graphic.
And the Chronicle, that's the final for me. That's the True Independent says 78 Hribaba Warriors escape death by hairs breath. And this is talking about a Metro Mass Transit bus that was sending some 78 prayer warriors, well, somewhere, and on the Ejija, street there, the bus caught fire and they were running for their lives. Why that makes newspaper headlines, you have to catch it on pages 2 and 3. But on the 2022 budget blues, confusion galore in minority camps. So we have a picture of Muntaka Mubarak there on the left, and of Haruna Idrisu, the minority leader, on the right. And we are being told Haruna accepts e-levy in principle, but makes sudden U-turn after Muntaka's press statement. Tension in Krobo over relocation by ECG and subsequent doomsaw is also there, makes newspaper headlines. So the story is in there. KGL Group, Otumfor is a pillar of peace, and that's on page 8. Page 8. Okay, and I don't think I have. All right, so there's more on the confusion. There's so virtually that's it, but I'll take a little from sports there. Barcelona can't afford to slip against Bayern Munich there. Manchester United host Young Boys at Old Trafford. Juventus Malmo go head to head. Chelsea must beat St. Petersburg to go top. And Atlanta and Villarreal in a do or die game. This is where do or die has been used again. But this would be it for the news, for the Chronicle for me. I think you have a last paper there. Okay.
Daily Statesman, KGL Group, loud to tune for the dedication to peace. Our growth depends on private sector, Baumia on Ghana-Guyana partnership. And court issues bench warrant for Jomoro MP. Read something about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Asenso cautions against unregistered architects. Asenso, Housing Minister, cautions against unregistered architects. Abronye exposes alleged plot against Council of State member. The Bono Regional Chairman of the NPP, Kwame Bafo Abronye, has claimed the two custom officials tried to bribe him with 100,000 in attempts to recruit him into a conspiracy to destroy a member of Council of State, Jacqueline Bois. NSS UPSC added strain young entrepreneurs. In so many ECG office shut down over safety concerns. As well, Goyle fuel pump prices reduced by 15 pesos. Ghana makes debut at the 23rd World Petroleum Congress. Momo operators call for extensive consultation on e-levy. Ghana, South Africa to deepen relations between the two countries. So as we are fighting over football. Well, okay. Let me quickly. The youth. Okay. Well. Let me just move on and go to what's here in sports. And Joan Jose Florian, Colombia's cycling superhero, and his dramatic life story. Kezuma injury adds to West Ham defensive shortage. Quickly, that's it for the Daily Statesman.
Okay, and that will be a wrap-up for the newspaper headlines. Stay tuned, of course, for the discussion of these major headlines right after this break. But, of course, I can't go without saying Psalm 55, verse 9. Lord, confuse the wicked, confound their words, for I see violence and strife in the city. Amen to that. We'll be right back after this break.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. with industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with RwandAir today. RwandAir, the safest airline in Africa.
RwandAir, fly the dream of Africa.
Announcements on Adoatv. Contact Adoatv for your general announcements, proclamations and publications, job vacancies, etc. at a very affordable rate. Call 050-92-57754, 020-9494-258, or visit our marketing desk at Step Work premises. Adoatv, bringing good things to life.
CB women capsules now. I'm not correct. Why your best mankasa? That's it. Who anyone? Oh, middle. You capsules back on CB men capsules. Me see CB men capsules na make a year.
Yeah, you see men and women's capsules now. You knew me that. And one year packaging I had the